What's up, guys? So I finally got it on. Finally, I turned it on yesterday. I can't turn it on now because I got the battery. I gotta go get a battery for it, and but I just use my Daily's battery. So this is the wire right here. This is the wire that comes. So you send 4 wires from your injectors to your ECU where they go. You know, A1, A3, A5, and the one underneath. I think A2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're pretty easy to find out where you need to go. The other 4 wires, they say run into A15. That shit doesn't work. I tried that so many times. It did not work. I tried A18. It didn't work. I tried it a couple of different ways. It did not work at all. So my buddy had told me to go over here. I don't know if y'all remember. I did, and every time I went over here, like how he said it, I would blow the alternator fuse out. So, and then I think it messed up one of my main relays too. So I went to that car, stole the main relay, came back over here, and then everything was working again. So yesterday, I went to, this car has the multi-point harness, but you know, it's 3 plugs. This is 2 plugs, so it won't work on here. So I grabbed it, I took it apart, and I looked where the resistor box went, and it went to this plug over here. And I said, okay, cool. That's where I'm told, but I didn't know where. So I checked the pin over there. Obviously, this one has more on it. But I noticed that wire was a thick yellow wire. So I came over here, and this one is my thick yellow wire. The other one that I was using is a little thin wire. You see this? I don't know if you can see the size difference in them right there. So I wired it to that, but I had unplugged this plug. So this plug was, separated at the time. I went inside, tried to turn it on. It didn't work, but I was getting fuel pressure now, like 42 pounds or some shit. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Now I'm actually getting fuel pressure now. So something is right, but something is wrong. Then my battery kept dying on me, and I'm trying, not dying on me, but just cutting out. And I'm like, why? So I got mad because it was about to start raining. And I went to grab my hood latch right there, and that's when I noticed that shit was disconnected. And I said, oh my God. And I had tried it a couple different ways. I already had like on step 3. So I took them all apart, put it back to the big fat one, like, start back from the beginning, connected the damn thing, fixed my terminals. My ground was real loose. Did that, went inside, and I'm so used to just turning it, and she turns on, and then like not turn on, but ring, 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 and then I just stop, turning it, and I pull the key out. So I did that yesterday, and then she went, and she went to turn on, and I was already like muscle memories to shut it back off and pull the key out, and I was like, oh snap, did it just try to turn on me, So I put the key back in, tried it, and then she turned on, idling crazy because I got all these vacuum leaks, and my exhaust is halfway put on, and I was like, oh snap. So I shut it off and did it again. I did it like 3-4 times just to make sure that it just wasn't like fuel leaking into the head like before. And she turned on, and I said, oh snaps. Then the rain came down, so I had to stop. That's why that wire is still hanging out. That's why some of my tools are still outside. That shit came down last night. So now today I am going to fix all this. This is the black wire that they tell you. I mean, it doesn't have to be black, but this is like the ground or the power. I thought it was a ground, that's why I made it black, but it's not. These are the signals, and then this is a power wire. So I ran it to that wire, which is a wire to the main relay, they say. So today I'll fix all this up. This is my dizzies. I'll tape all this up nice. I'll fix all these. This one right here, this is my A15 that I bit into, but then for some reason it's too short to reach back, so I just had to put a little jumper on it real fast. I'll fix that. These wires are nothing no more. They're not connected here, and they're not connected in the engine bay. They're just loose wires, so I'll just snip those back. This blue wire, oh, that's my remote. That's my remote wire for my radio. This black wire is just a random wire. We ran too many wires when we ran the dizzy wires, so I'm gonna use this one for my tack, because since I don't have a tack, I have a little aftermarket, little small baby little tack, and this goes right to the dizzy, so I can just bite into that blue wire, send my signal over here, and then, you know, hook up the dizzy to the little, I mean, not the dizzy, but the tack to the little fuse box area to get a power and stuff like that, you know. So I should be able to. I'm thinking about putting it like right there, but I don't know if that'd be too low. I definitely don't want to drill no holes on my dashboard, even though my dashboard is broken over there. I think it still looks good up here because all that goes together. You'll see, and it's just like a little crack, like a little line, and then there's a spot that's missing. I've seen a bunch of EFs like that. I'm wondering if that's just common. And then put all this back together. I still need to do the prop, the proportioning valve. I still need to take, this is the one with the hubs. I still need to take it off that one. I was trying yesterday, but good Lord. I don't have my line wrench, so it was a little pain. And then it's a little rusted, so I have to spray it down. So that, I need the 2 brake lines for the back to go from the frame to the caliper. I need to finish my exhaust. If you can see, it's hanging. It goes, I don't know why it doesn't go looped up right there. It's like weird right now. Move. And but yeah, I know I need to hook it up in the middle, so maybe that'll bring it back up. And then do this whole side, put all this crap back together. And I just took it apart yesterday for no reason. That crap is so hard to put back together. I hate it. Finished taking off my tent so I can go get a new tent on it. And definitely want to wash her. It's been a good 3 months since I washed her, I believe. Gotta tape this up. I gotta send that black wire back into the engine bay through where I send it through, and then run it over here and connect. Oh, my bad. Run it over here and connect it to this fat wire. I kind of want to pull this back and see where this fat wire goes to, because I'm just biting into the wire. I don't know if I can just, let's say, eliminate this end of the wire. Wherever it goes, it can go to the old injectors and then just use it from right here. I'm not too sure, but I found another harness, a dual point to multi-point harness that these guys make. I forgot what their names are, but I found it. And Monotech makes it, so he make it for the 2 plugs and the 1 plug. Everything plugs up, he said. So I am going to just order that harness later on in life. Obviously, I'm gonna fix all this. I gotta put my little clips back into my injectors. She needs water in her. I put water in her, but my heater core is I'm gonna say it's deleting. it's dripping. Shit, it's more than a drip. It's like a waterfall. It's waterfalling. So I just need to loop this one back into over there and just delete that side. So loop this one back to where it goes right there to this one. Whoop, loop it, whoop, right there, and just delete that. No AC. So I'm thinking about also taking off the power steering and the AC, all these lines, because I don't need them in here while I carry all that weight. Power steering now, a little iffy. I kind of like the power steering, but if she gotta go, she gotta go. And then I want to buy the timing belt kit for it, put a new timing belt kit on it, and then do a new head gasket. The head gasket will be, I want to say, in about like 2 months or some shit like that. It had a little tick. I'm just hoping it sounded from over here. I'm just hoping it's this, it sounded from this injector like a misfire. The motor didn't have a misfire before, so this injector is real loose, you know. So I was just hoping that it wasn't making good contact. And Yeah, it's kind of stuck in there now. There. See, it's a little, it was loose, so I don't have the little pins on them. They're like right over there. You can barely see one. So I'm gonna put all the pins back in it. I'm gonna try to turn her back on. If she turns back on, then I know she's good. See, it's a little hard to put in it because of the way the freaking fuel rail is. It's a nice fuel rail, but man, some of the stuff on it are not right. But it's cool. It works. I like it. I like the color. And then go and just clean it. I want to clean it so bad. Oh my goodness. I got my headlight like that. I need to do this headlight. Hopefully I still have that paper. I don't even know where the heck is that. I think I put it in the car. But yeah, might trade my homeboy for some wheels. About the same style. Something about the same style. And other than that, she's almost there. Say about another 2 weeks. Oh, I gotta put water in here and oil in there, and then start covering up all these vacuum lines. I need to get a map sensor, so I could just bring that map sensor from there and just delete all that from the wall real fast. I just pop it off from there, stretch it a little bit so I can tuck it. Oh, I gotta tighten up that hose. Kind of making like a reminder list right now. When I watch the video again, I can remember everything I needed to do. Then my homeboy's he's gonna shampoo my interior for me. Oh, look at them seats. Them seats is brown, but they're nice. They're still fluffy. So I gotta tighten up the shifter. Go underneath the car and tighten it up. It's a little too wobbly. So hopefully when I go underneath the car and tighten it, it'll work. But that is shit. All the updates now. I want to spray paint my wipers, because I be driving and then that sun hit it and ooh man, that shit'll blind you. So I want to paint them black again real fast. That and then the little side things. I don't know. But there she goes in all her glory. But I'm work on all this wiring crap and all these vacuum leaks and this exhaust and stuff. And after I do all that, I'll turn her on and try to get y'all an update of her turning on. Probably be a little quick 5-second video. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.